Good morning, boys and girls. How are you? This week we have a new letter. The letter for this week is Mr. Q. Mr. Q has a lot of question marks all over his shirt and his pants. Why do you think he has a lot of question marks on his shirt and pants? Because he likes to ask a lot of questions, right? He loves to ask questions. Now, boys and girls, this here is the uppercase Q. It's like a circle with a little line right there. This is the uppercase Q. When I turn Mr. Q, this is the what? Lowercase q. Little different, but it's still Q, right? Okay, Mr. Q, as all the letter people, has a letter that he wrote that he would like to share with you, okay? So we're going to read his letter and find out what he likes to do. You ready? Say hello, Mr. Q. Hi, boys and girls. All right, let's read his letter. Good morning. Hi, I'm Mr. Q. I am always asking questions. Everyone likes to hear questions. And I am always asking everyone questions. It's good to ask questions because you learn quite a lot. When I have questions about where things are, I look at a map. Well, let's see. Right here, boys and girls. Right here, Mr. Q is looking at his map. He's going somewhere, so he needs to ask questions about how is he going to get where he's going. When I have questions about kings and queens, I read a book. Well, let's see, boys and girls. There he is down here. He's reading a book in bed. He's reading a story about kings and queens. All right. I read a book sometimes when I call my friend with questions. It's fun to figure out the answers together. Well, who is he calling? There he is. He's calling who? His friend? That's his friend, Mr. M. He's calling his friend, Mr. M, asking Mr. M questions because he doesn't know the answer and maybe his friend can help him, right? Here is a questions quiz for you. Can you find my hidden letters? There are 2. All right, now, let's see. What else was here? Well, also, it looks like Mr. Q is writing a letter down here, probably to a friend to ask questions, right? All right, boys and girls, we have to find the hidden Q, right? Mr. Q's hidden Q. Well, let's look in the front over here. If you can zoom in, let's see if we can see other Q's that are smaller and hidden. Ah, there goes one right there. There's a hidden Q right here. And there's another one on his face. Can you find the hidden Q on his face? There it is. It's his part of his mouth. There's a Q right here with the little line. That's the other hidden Q. Mr. Q has 2 hidden letters. All right, boys and girls, so remember, Mr. Q is a puppet that loves to ask questions. For example, he might say, "What's your name?" And you're going to tell Mr. Q your name, right? Or he might ask, "How old are you?" And so you're going to tell Mr. Q how old you are, right? Questions, questions, questions. When you don't know something, boys and girls, you always ask questions. And that's how you will become very, very smart and intelligent, by always asking questions when you don't know the answer. All right, we shall continue with Mr. Q, and we shall continue with our lesson for the week in another video. Take care, boys and girls. Bye.